Hey, my name's James Nicholson and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to talk about the truth about buy-to-let investing and what the gurus don't share with you. Now, this channel is all about my investment journey and your investment journey. Now, we're currently on a journey building my two daughters, Amelie, who's just 1, and Georgia, who's 21, their own property portfolio. And I'd ask you to join us on this journey by subscribing to this channel. So do that right now. Subscribe and hit the bell notification, and you can see all the good, the bad, and the ugly that happens along the way. Now, we've just bought our first property for Georgia up in Doncaster. We've got our second property going through in Surrey at the moment. We can't share too much on that one, and you'll find out why very, very soon in the next few weeks. Now, you're here anyway because you want to know about buy-to-let. Now, it sounds wonderful. The newspapers make out that buy-to-let landlords are multi-millionaires and everything is just golden, and it's not, right? It just doesn't work like that. And so I want to go through a few truths about buy-to-let that you should know before you consider investing your hard-earned money into buy-to-let. Now, what I see online is that people make out that you can get rich in property very, very fast, that you can buy a buy-to-let property, put it out there, and you're going to make thousands of pounds profit each and every month. But that's just not true. That's not the case. The fact is that being a buy-to-let landlord will make you wealthy, but it's a slow process. It's get rich for sure, not get rich quick. It takes time and patience. If you want to be get rich quick, which we all do, right? Play the lottery or gamble your money in cryptocurrency. Otherwise, it's just not going to happen. Now, what will happen though is that your wealth will compound. Now, if you get a buy-to-let property in the north of England, they're very affordable and you get a good return on your money. But realistically, one buy-to-let property that's around £100,000, you might make £300 profit a month. That doesn't make you rich, I'm sure, right? But it does start to compound. Now, you're going to make money two ways with your property. One is from your rental income, your profit from that property. The second is with capital appreciation. Over time, that property is going to go up in value. I bought my first property for £45,000 in 1999. Now that property is now worth £250,000. It's gone up 5 times the amount that I purchased it for in just over 23 years, which is insane. Now, that didn't happen overnight. The first year, barely anything. I wouldn't have even noticed the capital appreciation. In fact, I was living in it, so I wasn't making any profit from the rent. I was the one paying the mortgage, right? But over time, that has gone up significantly in value. Then I've taken that equity out, bought other properties in Hastings, other properties in Dorkings and up north, and that took time, right? So I want you to really understand that buy-to-let is a great strategy, but it's slow, right? Next is tax. Now, this didn't used to be such a problem, but some new rules came in place called Section 24. And now when you buy a buy-to-let property, you must buy it in a limited company if you're looking to do multiple buy-to-let properties. Because if you don't, the tax is just going to be so high. Personal tax on property is now, if you're a higher rate tax earner, over 40%. You can't claim back stuff either. You used to be able to pay tax just on the difference between the rent and the mortgage. Now it's all taxable. The rent is fully taxable. And so Section 24 has made a big difference. And so what not everyone's telling people at the moment is you need to set your buy-to-let property up correctly. So for Georgia, we've set up a limited company. I'm a shareholder and a director. She's a shareholder and a director. That gives us good inheritance tax benefits, but it also means that we're going to pay 20% corporation tax. We can also write off lots of expenses like petrol costs or mileage. We've got an electric car, but we can still claim mileage for wear and tear at 45p a mile for 10,000 miles. So that's one way we can get some money back from the business. We can put things like mobile phones through there. We can put hotels when we need to stay up north to look over our property. We can put food and drink through that. And there's lots of things that we can put through to reduce our tax bill, which you can't do if you buy it in a personal name. So go and look at that before you consider as well. That's another thing. Tax is very, very important. Next, it's hard work, guys, right? Don't just get this illusion that people buy properties and they're just sitting on a beach drinking pina coladas and life is just easy. Things happen, right? All the time things happen. You'll get calls that the roof's leaking, that the boiler's broken. I have a property in Dorking, and someone smashed a hole in a wall, right? God knows what was happening there, but I was very fortunate that their deposit covered it, and we got that resolved. But these things happen when you least want it, right? So landlords have to deal with that stuff. One of my tenants in Dorking was having parties at 1 o'clock in the morning in a flat that I own, annoying everybody in that block. I was getting calls from the police at 1 o'clock in the morning, and had to get that dealt with through an estate agent and ultimately get that tenant evicted for causing noise disturbance. That happens, right? It doesn't happen very often. I've been an investor now for 23 years, and I've had that sort of thing happen 2 or 3 times. But it is something that happens when you're an investor, right? People will not pay their rent. And so you've got to factor all of these things in. Now, do I say this stuff to put you off? No, I want you to really just go into buy-to-let. I think it's a very, very good strategy. I think property investing is one of the best ways to make real wealth that anyone can do. Because I'm a business coach as well, right? Business isn't for everyone. Business is really hard compared to property. And I think you should look at being a property investor. Everyone should at least own their own home and have a buy-to-let or 2, just to make sure that that gives them some income rather than relying on a pension, right? And if you set it up the right way, you can pass it down generation to generation without huge tax and all of that stuff. So look, that's a few things that I thought I'd share with you, some real truths about buy-to-let that you should really know before you jump into that. But while you're here, can you help me? I want to get this message out more on YouTube. So smash the like button, guys. Just do that. It'll take you 2 seconds. Do subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. And comment below. Let me know any questions you've got, or even if it's just to say, thanks for making this video. That helps me greatly with YouTube, guys. So do all of those things and check out our free Facebook group, the Property Accelerator Community. Join us in there. There's a link in the description and you can come and ask any questions. You can meet other investors and really learn this stuff so you can too be a successful property investor. I'm James Nicholson. Thanks for watching my channel. Go and check out this video over here and we'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye for now.